What's up, guys? I'm going to be using my Sabre home defense launcher, 68 caliber. I'm going to do 3 magazines of the cheap nylon 3.6 gram balls. I just want to see if there's a large difference in the joules that I get on the first magazine and the second and third, aside from when I just use heavy ammo on the first 2 mags. So I made a video where I shot the first 2 magazines with 1 CO2 cartridge in colder weather. Right now it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit out here, so it's kind of nice. The other videos I made with these, it was colder outside. It was like 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, like 12 or 13 degrees Celsius. Right now it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit, so I think it's closer to like probably 21 degrees Celsius or 22 degrees Celsius. I'm going to be using this one. I'll probably give my marker a break for like 10 minutes or so. I'll leave it in sunlight and then I'll load up another magazine and I'll use the rubber rounds for all 3 or 4 magazines or whatever I decide to shoot. So yeah, I want to see if there's a difference in the joules that I get from heavy ammo to light ammo. And I'll compare all this stuff eventually in like a compilation video where I'll just show you guys all the joule numbers I get on paper and stuff. But I'm gonna air this up. I'm kind of crooked right now with this table I got on the ground. I'm kind of on a hillside, so I'm not sure if my camera and tripod's gonna stay up because it's not level. Like, yeah, it's kind of level right now. So I'm just gonna air up this guy, put a CO2 in here. This has been sitting in the case in the sunlight, direct sunlight inside the case for about 15 minutes. So I don't know if it's gonna have a huge impact on the speeds and stuff. I put 1 drop of oil on my cartridge tip, and I'll probably try to do this like every other CO2 or every 3 CO2s. There's no right or wrong, you just don't want to do it excessively. So here's the Sabre mag. Here's my cartridge with oil on it. Placing it in the area it's supposed to go. Tightening this down. It's not pressurized, but I'm getting back pressure on this, so I'm not going to tighten it down anymore. And I'm just going to get some balls and load it into my mag. So these are either the Duke Glassbreaker balls or the T4E quick access balls. The Duke Glassbreakers that I purchased, they were very small bore and they were lightweight, like 3.6 grams. So that's sort of why I just threw them in my bin of cheap nylon balls, because for me the Duke ones that I got were not that great. They were small bore, lightweight. So I'm going to twist this, pressurized, and get my chronograph. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, Sabre's pressurized. This is all the nylon ammo. I just want to see what this does. Eventually I'll test like accuracy, like long range accuracy with this thing. But these fiber optic sights are pretty cool in the daylight because I've only been using them in the nighttime. First shot. 338. 338. Second shot. 334. 334. Hopefully it's coming out on the camera. 324. Shot number 3. 314. Shot number 4. 306. 306. 292. 292. I think this is the last shot. 282. And those are all 3.6 gram nylon balls. So I'm gonna check my breech really quick. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I got all the balls out the box. I'm gonna not depressurize, but I'm gonna pop this magazine out. That hiss is normal. There's a little there's like a little drop down nipple that pushes into the magazine where the CO2 is at, and it's basically like pressing down into this brass piece, and whenever you pop the magazine out, there's still pressure inside the marker, and it releases that pressure. I'm assuming the pressure that's inside like the valve and stuff is being released. I don't think it's releasing pressure from the actual, like, it's not leaking out the CO2, it's leaking pressure from the internals of the marker. So next magazine, same CO2 cart, same 3.6 gram nylon balls, same weights, same everything pretty much. So I'll see what this does. I'm just gonna fix this camera. All right. Second magazine, same CO2 cart. This was a Crossman CO2 cartridge. So shot number 8. 300. 288. 274. 266. 256. 248. And I think I got one more ball. 246. 246 was the last shot. I'm out of ammo. I'm going to clear out the box and reload this thing one more time. All right, you guys, box is cleared. Magazine's out. 7 more rounds of the cheap nylon stuff. And I'm going to reload the mag and then get back at it. So CO2 is a little bit cold. It doesn't have that much frost or anything on it because it's kind of warmer today. And yeah, I'm just loading these up. 5, 6, 7. I haven't tried like breech loading one, like throwing one down this area into the detent, but I'll try that later. I don't want to break this, and I've only used it with like 3 CO2s. I don't think it'll break, but I just don't want to have to rip it apart so soon already. So yeah, next round, or next magazine, third magazine, same CO2 cart, all nylon balls. 282. 266. 258. 248. 236. 232, and I think I got one more shot. 220. So 220, I think that's the last shot. Yeah, it's the last shot. I'm gonna clear out the box. I'll do a 4th mag. All right, you guys, box is cleared out. I'm gonna pull this mag out. Sorry, my camera almost fell over. Pulling out the magazine. So this will be the 4th mag on the same CO2 cartridge. Cheap nylon balls, 3.6 grams. And pop it back in. And then put my camera back right here. All right, 4th mag. I think it's been sitting for like 2 minutes. It'd been sitting for about 2 minutes in between each time I fired it. So 4th magazine. 212. 192. 170. She's dropping pretty fast. 150. I'll be surprised if I get all the shots. 126. If this next one doesn't read it, it's below 100 feet per second. Yeah, it didn't read. So it did shoot, but it didn't read. So I'm just gonna mag dump on this bee right here. That's it. That's all she wrote, guys. So yeah, I'd imagine the first 2 magazines are probably gonna be your best. I still have to test heavy ball first, and then 2 lightweight magazines, just to see if there's a joule difference or speed. You know, the faster speed with the lighter weight balls might benefit this on the second magazine better. I have to look into that. So I'll probably do the rubber rounds in a second video. I don't know if I want to make this like 20 minutes long. So anyways, thanks for checking this one out. That was all 3.6 gram balls, and this thing's pretty cool so far. I did see this yesterday. Some people probably aren't gonna like where it's manufactured. As long as it works for me, and this is a US based company, it's like a family business, so obviously it's not made in the US. It's probably so cheap because it's made in this country, but yeah, it's been reliable. The trigger's very snappy, very lightweight trigger. It's just big, and if you don't mind the barf yellow color, it's not bad. But yeah, it's kind of cool that it can put the CO2 in the mag. If you had 2 magazines, your second magazine would be fully pressurized, but you'd have to have both of them pressurized in the first place if you were expecting something to happen in an emergency, or if you were just in a sketchy area. You could load up and pressurize both mags, and both of those magazines would be full power, as long as you don't have any weird leaking issues or something random like that, which I've had 0 issues with this so far. I've only put 3 CO2s through it, so I'll see how it holds up in the long run. I'm going to keep shooting this. I'll probably go through like a whole box of CO2s before I attempt to do anything to it. But yeah, that's the 3rd CO2, and for 140 bucks, you really can't complain about this. Like, it's pretty strong, no mods. It's on par with my Salt Supply S2 so far. In some instances, it's performed better just for the first couple shots, but after that, it kind of has a steep drop off. But so does the S2. After about the 8th or 9th shot with the S2, the speeds and the joules kind of goes down pretty far, like to like 10 joules, 8 joules, 9 joules, like somewhere below there. This one's kind of the same, but I have had a couple shots come out hotter than my S2. Just like the first 2 shots so far have been more powerful with the heavy ammo. But yeah, I'll keep making videos on this. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll make the rubber one and post it with joules and all that stuff in a few hours or something. So have a good one.